What's the best advice, business advice you've ever received?
Best business advice I ever received was to make sure that I wasn't living a job. You have one of three choices of a kind of work you could have. You could have a job, a career, or a calling. Most of us in life have a job. Some of us have a career, and a small percentage of people have a calling. Find your calling. And it's hard. It's about passion, but it's also about what gives you peace of mind.
And that's the best advice you've ever received.
Yeah.
What's the best piece of advice you've ever given to someone? And you give a ton of advice.
Best advice I've ever given is that the most neglected fact in business is we're all human. So understanding the hierarchy of needs, I'm a big fan of Maslow's hierarchy of needs, allows you to understand the hierarchy of needs. What is the highest needs of the people right in front of you? The employee, the customer, the investor, whoever it is. Focus on those highest needs.
Perfect. And what's one good thing and one bad thing every entrepreneur should experience? We'll start with the good thing. What's one good thing that everyone needs to experience?
One good thing every entrepreneur should experience is failure, and one bad thing every entrepreneur should experience is success.
And explain that for me.
Okay.
That's good. That's very clever.
The good thing is failure. You learn more from a failure than you do from a success. If you have the experience of failure early in your career, you'll be smarter and wiser. The reason the worst thing an entrepreneur can learn is success is because if you actually learn it early in your career, you think it was because of you. And sometimes it's circumstances, luck, and a bunch of other things, other people around you. And you don't necessarily learn a lot from success. So if it's about learning and being a better entrepreneur by learning, learn from failure.
Perfect. And there's a lot of big people on this boat, important, cool, interesting.
No, there are very few fat people on this boat.
No, yeah, exactly. Everyone's in good shape.
Yeah.
What's if you could meet one entrepreneur or business person in history, if you could go have a beer with them up on the roof deck, who would it be?
Leonardo da Vinci. I'm not sure he was an entrepreneur, but he was a very interesting guy, and a Renaissance man. Or Isaac Newton. He created the telescope. He created calculus. He created the color wheel. He created, what else? Oh, gravity. Yeah, he discovered that. You know who it would probably be Conrad Hilton. I'm a hotelier. So, I mean, how did he start? He started with a little motel in Texas. And he grew, the Hilton chain based upon that. And I would say, what the hell did you end up with Paris for? I mean, Paris Hilton. I mean, like she's stating the legacy.